This the NC beat. I got a freak elite like Pablo Pete. 980 the Neo folders where the Charlotte leaks. 252 for the Greenville. Hat on blue for the Tar Heels. I can edge them on this paradox like crack foes, like the locks. We knock bolts and the notch. Now I know money talks. How I can't even announce my parents. Cause when this ball point to close, my mental travel hellish spots like astro projection. Cannot conjoin the two of us if there is no connection. But you can close section. The NCB, the NCB, the NCB, the NCB. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I love you, Mr. Jackson. For real, I do.
I almost got away. If it wasn't for that goddamn Gerald Jackson and the NC
I almost got away.
mob, I almost got away. Got to be more careful.
You almost got away. Better be.
In the case of Gerald Jackson, you're free to go. Can't sue the truth. Case closed. Next case. The order.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Gerald Jackson, the baddest blogger. Y'all already know. We back here again because the crooks just don't want to stop with the shenanigans. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate you all for coming on tonight. I know it's 8 o'clock. Some of y'all is in the bed getting ready to go to work tomorrow. But I really appreciate you all for coming on tonight to hear this family's story. It is, let me tell y'all something. Y'all already know that sex trafficking, human trafficking, period, is happening a lot in this country. And a school in Bryant, Arkansas, Bryant Junior High School, has only, they've only decided to suspend some white girls for 3 days for taking pictures of a mother and a father's daughter, who I'm going to bring up to interview in just a couple of moments. These girls took a photo of their daughter and sent it to a stranger. And to me, this mother and this father have their own opinion about all of this. But to me, with the updates that I've been watching from the mother, it just seems like that this school is not taking this serious. I mean, I don't think they understand the mother or the father perspective on this. Like, you don't understand. This is not your child. This is my child. You don't understand that, right? You don't understand that people are kidnapping people's children. It's not your child. It's my child. You don't understand that because, you know, you can say that you found some information out about something. That don't mean that I'm supposed to take it face value. We ain't got no proof that what you're telling me is the truth. All I want to know is, and me personally, I think the girls need to be expelled from school. And I think they need to be criminally charged. Now, I don't know what the laws are in Arkansas, and I will have to do more research on that to find out what those laws are. But this is crazy. So if you're in Arkansas, I'm going to call it Arkansas. Well, Arkansas. And somebody was trying to joke earlier, talking about we really put the S at the end of Arkansas. Yeah, it's Arkansas, okay, or Arkansas, or Arkansas. It don't matter. At the end of the day, we going to Bryant Junior High School tonight because we're going to talk about these administrators. And I just want you guys. I saw this mother's story. Thank you to the Beat Mob, who all tagged me in her post, who sent me her video. And I watched her videos, and I've been following her since I've learned about what happened to her daughter, Mallory. And it really, really broke me down to see this mother with tears in her eyes because her daughter's life has just been put in danger. I mean, y'all, you got people coming into schools, shooting up schools. You got students 6 years old bringing guns to schools, shooting their teachers. I mean, you don't know what a person is going through or what they have in their mind or what they're thinking about when they commit these acts. And I don't care if a child is in 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade, 5th grade. Listen, if a 6-year-old child can take a gun to school and shoot his teacher, who he had already told other students, or excuse me, other teachers that he wanted to set on fire, burn up, what make you think an 8th grader or a 9th grader or a 5th grader can't be up to nothing and do something crazy to someone they have just received a picture of? We're not going to be delayed. So I have Miss Candace and her husband, Mr. Kenneth, who I'm going to bring up in just a few moments. I want to first play this video that is now viral on TikTok, Instagram. Many of you may have not heard about their daughter's story or their story, this family's story. And I want you guys to listen, because this video I'm going to play, there has been an update. Today they met with the superintendent of Bryant Schools, County Schools in Arkansas, and there has been an update that is different from this update that she gave when we first found her story. Now, the information that she's sharing is what she was told by the school, from my understanding. Am I right, Miss Candace? Can you see? Okay. Okay. So this information that in this first video that I'm going to play for you all is what she was first told, but it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse. And they'll be up to talk about that. So I want to play this video. Here we go.
We learned that
let me start it back over, y'all. Hold on.
On January the 26th, we learned that our daughter's picture, along with 3 other African American students, was sent out to a complete stranger during school class time, which would be their cheer class time. Let me say that again. Mallory and 3 other African American cheerleaders, pictures, their whole face, where they at, who they are, was sent out to a complete stranger that 4 or maybe 5 non-African American students, which are cheerleaders, they're all on the same team, they thought it was funny to send this man a video, or a picture, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say video, pictures of these 4 girls individually to a complete stranger, and they thought it was funny. You know what else they decided to do? They decided to tell this complete stranger to come and get some of this black girl's PUSSY under these photos that they sent to this man, who says his name is Colton and that he allegedly lives in Louisiana. They made jokes in these messages. They made jokes in these messages about these black girls that they are on the cheer team with for Bryant Junior High School. I'm pissed. I found out on Thursday. I made it to school and spoke with an administrator. She told me that she needed to do investigation, and per the little investigation that she had already did, she said, and I quote, she viewed cameras from up above their heads where they were sitting in the gym, and she saw the phone being passed around. Oh yeah, did I mention that it started on Tuesday, but we didn't find out about it until Thursday because one of the girls decided to share it on her Snapchat because she thought it was funny. She thought it was cute. She thought it was funny, so she wanted to share it to let the world know what she had did. Oh, she quickly deleted it after she realized that, oh, I might just get in trouble about it. But neither here, near, there, or there. The administration said that she saw about 5 girls passing this phone around. 5 girls passing this phone around, which she believed 5 girls to be involved in this matter, but because that she could not tell me who the 5 were that were passing this phone around with my daughter. I've called everywhere. I've talked to everybody. I did have to take my daughter this morning to an appointment. She can't sleep. She can't eat. She can't think. She's like, what if they're in the Colorado line? What if I go outside? What if I get off the bus and I'm walking home and this person now knows what I look like? They now know who I am. I told them this is now a safety issue for my daughter.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Our hands are tied. This is all we can do. Y'all know what that does? Y'all know what that does to them? And it brings tears. It makes me real emotional. Do y'all know what that does to her? When I say that...
All right, you guys, that was Miss Candace, the mother of Mallory, who daughter had a photo taken of her. Her daughter is on this cheerleading team at Bryant Junior High School in Bryant, Arkansas. And the white cheerleaders, because originally this mother was told by the school that it was her daughter and a couple of other black females. Now, listen, this is what I need everyone to do right now. I need everyone to share this video. I need you to give it a heart. Share this video right now. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to share this video because I'm getting ready to bring up this mom and dad who is we're going to talk about this. We're going to put matter of fact, while y'all are sharing and before I bring the mom and the dad up, I want to see if I can find Bryant, because I think they don't know the beat mob. Bryant Jr. does not know the beat mob. We call to action over here. So I need Bryant County Schools. I need their, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth how they want to proceed with this. Because y'all know us. We get emails and phone numbers and we get to calling. Y'all need to suspend them girls more. Y'all need to expel them. You ain't gonna get you ain't gonna be able to handle your business because all the emails you're gonna have is about you need to suspend the young ladies that sent out Mallory picture. You need to suspend the young ladies. You need to expel the young. That's all the emails that Bryant Jr. or Bryant Public Schools superintendent is gonna receive. Every day, every hour, he gonna get tired. He's just gonna be like, listen, ma'am, can y'all go back and tell these people to stop? We're gonna go ahead and spell. We don't spell them. Now you don't broke the law because you don't supposed to be telling other parents about other students' disciplinary actions that y'all have taken against them. So he gonna be like, listen, we done got rid of them. What else y'all want? So let me see where we are before I bring this mom up and this dad up. Okay. All right, so listen, I'm going to get ready to bring up Miss Candace and her husband, Mr. Kenneth, the mother and the father of Mallory. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing, Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth?
Deep breath for me. Deep breath.
Deep,
Watching the video. Deep breath.
deep breath.
Deep breath.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to say to you, Miss Candace, I want to say thank you for going live and telling us your story about your daughter on your video on your own Facebook page. And when I spoke to you, I told you how we found out about the story. And I just want to say thank you so much, because there are so many girls who are trafficked every day. There are so many girls who go missing every day. And I feel as though your video has really shed a light on this situation, as far as, how people can get a picture of someone and kidnap them or snatch them up and take them. And I think that the public needed to know what Bryant Junior High School in Bryant, Arkansas, is correct?
Correct.
Is allowing. I mean, and y'all have y'all own opinion about it, and I have my own opinion about it. And of course, Miss Candace, you know my opinion about it, But thank you so much. And Mr. Kenneth, thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for what you do for our community,
Yes.
protecting the servant. Thank you so much. And thank y'all for coming onto the North Carolina Beat.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So I first want to start out, Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth. Can you tell me when you all found out about this photo of your daughter being taken and sent out?
We found out on January the 26th,
Okay.
which will be last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
A week ago today, we found out, and we found out from our daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She called us from the school, from her phone from school, and told us, "Hey, something's going on, and you need to get here, Mom. You need to get here now." And I was like, "Okay." And she kind of, gave me a brief of what was going on. I had to get her calmed down because I couldn't understand her because she was so upset about it. But
Right.
we found out on the 26th of January.
Right.
Mhm.
Wow. So when you got to the school and you spoke with her, what did she tell you had happened?
So when I got to the school, I went straight to the office, and school was
Okay.
getting out at the time. So I didn't get a chance. It was what school was about. It was about 13 minutes. School gets out here weird. It's like 3:13 when they get
Right.
out. So it was weird timing.
Right.
So I got there probably I'd say about 2:55
Mm-hmm.
from where I was to take me to get to the school. So I got there and I spoke with the assistant principal. I didn't even get to speak with my child until after school was over.
After school.
Mhm.
Right. Right. So when your daughter called you, she didn't immediately tell you what was going on.
She did.
Oh, she did. So what did she tell you?
She says, "Mom, where are you? Get to the school. They have taken my picture and sent it to a stranger. I have no idea who it is." And I was like, "Hold on, who? What are you talking about?"
Right.
And she started naming the young ladies that, she believed to have sent the picture.
Right.
So
Right.
she called me. She told me, because she was demanding that they open up their phones to show her.
Right.
She wanted them to
Right.
open up. She said, "Open it up. Open
Right.
up the phone. Let me see. Go to your delete folder. Go to your recently delete folder.
Yeah.
Let me see what you said." But the girls at that point, 3 of them, had already deleted when she was, demanding that they open up their phone.
Yeah. Right. Right. Now, tell us a little bit about your daughter, Mallory. Who is Mallory?
Oh my gosh. I'll try to make it short as I can. She
Yes,
is
you're fine.
truly, truly a blessing, and I'm not being biased. She is so outgoing. She loves to help everybody. I mean, she never meets a stranger. When I tell you she never meets a stranger, she never meets a stranger. She is a straight A student. She's now been the captain of the cheer team she's in the 8th grade now. She was the captain of the cheer team for 7th grade. She's a school ambassador.
Wow.
She represents Bryant since she's been in the pre-K. Well, she started there in pre-K 3, and she's been on the news for them. She's raised cereal drives for them, top level. Just everything about her is exceptional. She goes out of her way. I can't think of a time where I don't even think we've ever had to just give her a whooping. Like she's
right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
how did we get you blessed? Because she's that type of lady. Like she's really a social butterfly, and she loves helping. So I don't think she's amazing. She's amazing.
She's amazing.
The principals tell us all the time they wish they had students like her. And if you can leave her in the classroom to teach, she's teaching the class. The teacher like, oh, she got it. She can teach for the day. That's how much they love her that much.
Wow. That's awesome. Hey, Mallory. That's awesome. So your daughter's on the cheerleading team, and originally we just watched the video. Originally, you were told that this was your daughter and a couple of other African American girls who picture were taken and sent. So when you get to the school and you speak to the assistant principal, what do they tell you?
So she immediately says, it's been a long day. We've had plenty of fights. It's been a day. That's what she initially said. She said, come on into my office. Let me tell you that I was able to do a little investigation. And I saw on cameras, she said that she was able to rewind the cameras that sat above the students, the cheerleaders' heads while they were in the gym. And she saw that there was one cell phone being passed around amongst 5 non-African American students at the time. She said 5. Mm-hmm. And she said she got statements from those 5 students, but they all were Mitch. Nobody's statement made it didn't corroborate. Nothing made sense. Everybody was discombobulated. This one didn't agree with what this one said, and this one said this. So she said, I need to do some further investigation. Can you give me to Friday? Can you let me investigate this to Friday? I want to get to the bottom of it. They're saying that there were pictures of 4 African American girls sent out.
Assistant principals.
And this is the assistant principals that I'm talking to. She said it was 4, and this was on Thursday, right before school's about to get out. And that's all she said to tell me. She said it was like 4 African American students, pictures sent out, but she didn't know who had did what, like which girl had did this or that, because she couldn't see that from the cameras up above, but she needed more time. So that's what she told me on Thursday.
Right. So last Thursday, she told you that it was about, including your daughter, 3 other African American girls who had their photos taken by these white girls. I'm just calling them.
And some of them were white, and some of them were Hispanic. And
okay.
Right.
Okay. So some of them were white and Hispanic.
Mm-hmm. And one, what would we call it, Korean, Chinese.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to go with what you said, Mom. You said
African American.
Non-African American. So we're going to go with what Mom said, because I thought they were all white. Mm-hmm. So this is why you do interviews to learn. Yeah. So this assistant principal, now who, do you want to say the assistant principal's name?
I don't have a problem with it. Her name is Dr. Fee.
Dr. V?
Fee, F-E-E.
Dr. Fee. Dr. Fee. So Dr. Fee told you that she needed to do a little bit of more investigation, and she saw where on camera that you can see the girls passing the phone around. And she told you this information that we just watched in your video that you posted. Now, when did you post that video?
I posted that video Monday.
Okay.
I gave them time. So Friday was my birthday. So I gave them time. So I was like, I'm gonna be a mom. I'm gonna wait. So I waited till Monday.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Now you find out that a photo has been taken of your daughter. Now, can you kind of describe what your daughter was wearing? Was she in her cheer outfit? Was she in normal clothes?
So thank God she was in normal clothes. She was in the clothes before the school. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
She wasn't in the locker room changing her clothes. She was in her school clothes that she had worn for the day.
Yeah. Wow. So what is the can you give me the context of the photo? How does the photo, like, have you seen the photo that was taken of her?
They only let me see that one photo. When Dr. Fee opened up her phone to show me part of the evidence, because my major concern was my child, did she have on clothes?
Right.
So she said, oh, she had on clothes. Let me see. Let me show you. So she opens up her phone. She turns her phone around, and there's a photo of my daughter sitting on the bleachers in the gym. Right. With her backpack, but it appears as if she was like having a conversation with someone. Mm-hmm. No one was sitting beside her, or didn't appear to be behind her, but she kind of had her head up like this. Right. She was talking to somebody, and they snapped the photo.
Right. So let me back up, and I apologize to you all and my viewers if I didn't hear you say this. Now, when you were in the assistant principal, Dr. Fee's office, did she show you the video of the phone being passed around, or did she just tell you?
She just told me.
She just told you. Okay, good. Because my question now is, at any point did she say she saw the girls taking the photo?
She said she didn't see them take the photo. She just saw them passing the phone.
So she didn't back the camera up further.
At least that's what she told us.
Right.
She just, but clearly you would have had to see them take the photo. Yeah. But we'll get to that.
Right. We'll get to that part. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Yes, for the update for today. Yes. So after you spoke to Dr. Fee, you got an idea of what was going on. Mm-hmm. So now, after she's okay, let me add this, because, and Mr. Ken, I want you to jump in here, because according to Ms. Candace's video, you had an opportunity to speak with, I believe, the resource officer.
Correct.
What was that conversation like? Because I know you guys are still allowing the principal to do, because I'm trying to get from the video to today. So I just want to get people to understand what's going on. So through the process of, after you speak with the assistant principal, you guys come home, you talk, you do everything you do. But as the days progress and trying to figure out what else is going to be done about this by the school, Mr. Kenneth, in the process, you had the opportunity to speak with the school resource officer.
Yes.
So, can you tell us how?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, can you tell us how that conversation went?
Yes, sir. So that Friday, the 27th, Candace dropped her off at school, and Dr. Fee said she was gonna follow up. Was letting her do her due diligence and do the investigation and follow up with us. So 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I say, we ain't hearing nothing from the school yet. She's like, yeah, you're right. School's gonna be out soon. So I said, well, call the school and see what's going on.
Right.
So she said, all right, I'm gonna call them. So she's like, well, no, I'm just gonna send them email. I said, all right, cool. Well, let me back up. I said, well, I'm gonna call the school resource officer and see what he's doing, how far he made it on. At this point, it's probably about 1 o'clock. So I called the school, and they sent me to his voicemail. Never heard nothing back from none of that.
Left a voicemail.
Let's
not mention
left a voicemail.
Right. So 3 o'clock, 3:15 roll around. The school get out like 3:30, 3:13ish. So 3:30 roll around. We send an email, and she calls maybe 10 minutes after. But today, I'm gonna tell you that too. Today, the interview. Well, at our meeting, she said she never knew we sent the email. But when we sent the email, she turned around and called. So that's on today. But that's on today. But anyway, so on Friday, we're talking to her, going over everything. She was going over everything with Candace. What was on three-way. And she said that the situation was handled. Everything was handled and took care of. So we said, what was handled? What was done? What is handled? Explain handled to us.
Right.
She says that, well, I can't explain the sanctions, the school sanctions that the kids got because of the, what she called it, Liberty Law, maybe? The discuss of the children. And it was like, okay, so you mean to tell me I don't know what happened with these kids who had this picture of my daughter in their phone? You can't explain it to me. She was
Right.
like, yes, sir, just know it's handled. I said, okay. I said, are they still on the cheer team? She said, well, that's not my decision. That's up to the cheer coach. I
Mhm.
said, so now the administration, the cheer coach got more power than the administration?
Right.
Yes, sir. I said, okay, that's new to me. That's when I said, well, then she said, well, what else would you guys like to be done? I'm just asking. I said, well, we want the maximum punishment that would have been done to Mallory. If
Right.
we want the same thing, that's what would have been done. And that's suspension, not allowed to try out,
Right.
kicked off the team for the following
Right.
year, and the school dance that they're making a big deal of. They wouldn't be able to attend that. So
Right.
we want the maximum, the same
Right.
that would have been done to Mallory.
Right.
So
Right.
But the SRO, the question about that SRO, which is school resource officer, for anybody who doesn't know what SRO means,
Mhm.
Kenneth wanted to know, what did the SRO do?
right.
Mhm.
And was he still on the campus grounds at that time, because he had not returned the call?
Right.
Right.
And so she said, oh, well, let me see if he's still available. I mean, if he's still here, let me check with and see. And out of nowhere, like within minutes, she says, oh, he's here on, I'm gonna put him on speaker. He's here in my office now. You can go ahead and ask him what you want to ask him.
Right.
So when the SRO get on the phone, he says, hey, what's going on, brother? Because he know I'm law enforcement. I said, are you aware what's going on?
Mhm.
Yes, sir. I said, okay, let me know what type of actions, investigation that you have done on your side. I haven't done anything. I said, oh, I just asked you, was you aware what's going on? You said yes. And you mean tell me you haven't done nothing? Well, brother, you know that they got to meet the 3 points for harassment. I said, what 3 points? Explain the 3 points to me.
The elements.
Yes. So now he's looking at his phone. Oh, it's complicated. So now he's reading me the statute off of harassment.
Right.
I said, stop. I know the statute. Tell me the 3 points that you're talking about that we're not meeting. He couldn't explain it. So that's when I went in detail and I told him, you mean to tell me that you got these kids sending pictures of my daughter saying, come get this black pussy, and you ain't did one thing about it?
Mhm.
No, sir. Not even a report. No, sir. That's when I had a problem. I said, well, I need a report to be done ASAP. Well, brother, it's just going to be an information report. I need a report done ASAP.
Mhm.
So at this point, I'm thinking he would have, because this happened on Thursday, and he said he was aware and knew everything that was going on. So at this point,
On Friday,
I'm thinking he would have been in call and find out who Colton is.
No call.
Colton.
Right.
These phones at these little girls' head and the whole nine. Nothing.
Right.
That's when there was the issue.
Wow. And I think people kind of missed what you said, Mr. Kenneth, and Miss Candace. You can repeat it if you want to. I want you to tell the audience again, what was it underneath this photo that was sent, that was said by these non-African American cheerleaders to this stranger?
Let me sit up so I can make sure the people can hear me.
Come on, sit up, Miss Candace. Come on.
Listen to the people. What you call them? The beat mob. The beat mob. Beat mob. I want y'all to hear me clearly. Under Mallory's photo, it says, "Come and get some of this black girl's pussy." That's what it said under her photo. That was sent to this person at the time. Come and get some of this black girl's pussy. That's what they said.
Did y'all hear? That's and oh my gosh, wait till we're gonna get to the day. I'm trying to. So very disrespectful, nasty, disgusting.
Yes.
I mean, these girls all are in 8th grade.
Yes.
I mean,
and I'm 42 years old, and I don't talk to my husband like that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so they don't tell me that girls are just being girls, because that's what they said.
Right.
So don't tell me that. And they said that on Friday.
Right.
Just girls will be girls. No, I don't.
Right.
I'm a grown woman.
Yeah.
No.
I know that's right. So the resource officer at the time didn't gather any information, didn't make a report at any time until after he spoke with you, Mr. Kenneth. And you know, you guys are very serious about this.
Yes.
So did you at some point did you ever, because I remember in your video, Miss Candy, you spoke about the 3 days suspension. So at what point did you find out the girls had got suspended and for how many days?
So that was after the girls made a TikTok. So they're suspended and they're at home, and this would be Friday.
Mhm.
This was Friday evening. Like Friday, they didn't come, they weren't able to come to school on Friday. So you know, we just didn't know that they were suspended, but they didn't show up to school. And so Friday, you know, evening, a TikTok appears, and the TikTok says, it was like a voiceover, and then the TikTok says something to the nature, it's two of them and the two Hispanic girls in the video, and they say, "Oh, we got OSS," whatever that means.
3 days OSS.
Wow. And this was just this past Friday, right?
This past Friday. Their first day. That would be their first day of the suspension.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
So I don't know if you can hear that, but he was letting you hear how.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
It went. Hold on, let me pull up the other one.
Sure.
I'll pull it back up for you.
Okay, yeah. Let me just turn your mic up so we can hear when you guys are ready to play it. So 3 days.
3 days.
All they get, and I like what Mr. Kenneth said. I want the full punishment,
and he's ready to do it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Mr.
You can just hear it. I ain't gonna show y'all. Oh, that's the wrong one.
They got a ton of them, but it's just that one. Just her face saying that, you know, realizing what I did, and it's finally sitting in, but I really don't care. That was a different TikTok. Okay. But here's the one where they talk about OSS.
Whatever that means.
And they laughing on the video. So,
and they think it's okay to take a photo of an innocent black queen and send it to a strange person who stays in Louisiana with the caption, what we've already heard you guys. So
Louisiana.
Suppose a Louisiana.
He could be around the corner, living.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So 3 days is all. So when they come back, when they should be back by now, right?
Well, we had school was out here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay, got you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you get a report, right? Have you all received the report yet?
We got the report today.
Okay. So let's go ahead into today.
All right.
Now, the video that we first watched, and to those who was not in here to watch it, you can go back and watch the replay, and thank everyone who was watching the replay. For those who are just tuning in, I just want to say that this is Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth, their daughter who attends Bryant Junior High School in Bryant, Arkansas. Photo was taken by non-African girls on their cheerleading team and sent to a strange man, and they're here telling their daughter's story. So after you go to your Facebook page, after you go to social media, Miss Candace, after it hits TikTok and it blows up, I mean, I'm sure they were getting emails, because I also put the principal's email on TikTok, and then on Instagram, you have a meeting. The superintendent call you all for a meeting. So can you tell us about the phone call, about the meeting, and can you tell us about the meeting that you had today regarding this incident?
Okay, so first, I reached out to the superintendent. The superintendent still didn't reach out to me at all. At all. I reached out to the superintendent through email to ask her, you know, was she aware of the situation that was going on at Bryant Junior High School? And I filled her in. She just had been asked her if we could, you know, have a meeting. She could speak with me, or I could speak with her over the phone, or whatever, you know, she preferred. That was on Monday. Monday evening, I'd say it was before 5. I got a return email from the secondary superintendent who says, "Hi, Ms. Candace, I received an email from the superintendent saying that you want to speak with her concerning an incident at Bryan Junior High School. If you don't mind, I'd like to call you tomorrow."
Right. Right.
Again, here we go again. I'm being nice. Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can call me tomorrow. So she did. Tuesday morning, my phone rings about 9:30. It's her. She tells me who she is. And she said, I want to talk to you. Just tell me everything that's going on, what's happening. I give her my whole story, just like I've told everybody before, what I've heard and what I know at that time. She says to me, well, hey, I'm going to have to do some investigation because I don't know much about this. And with the weather being the way it is, this is Tuesday. With the weather being what it is, it's Tuesday at 9:30. She said it's going to probably be later in the week, could possibly be Monday because we don't know how long we're going to be out of school.
Right. Right. Wow.
Okay. I'm like, okay, you think it's going to be all right, okay. So that was, again, like I said, that was Tuesday. So I didn't hear back from her on Tuesday. And then yesterday, I made another live video. And I went a little deeper in the video because we're disgusted at this point that there's a safety concern here and it's not a priority. You already know what I mean? This happened, as we learned, it started on last Tuesday, but we didn't find out about it until Thursday.
Right.
You guys are treating this like it really doesn't matter. Oh, she's just, another brown girl and it'll be okay. So I made the video, and within minutes of me ending the video, I get an email from the secondary superintendent saying, hey, the main superintendent wants to know, can you come in on today, the next day? Well, she asked me this, can I come in today at 11 o'clock? They wanted to talk to me.
Right.
I replied simply, sure, I'll be there. Okay. So being that I was told that there was 4 total Black African-American cheerleaders, I invited 2 moms to attend this meeting with me because their daughters are on the team. And I invited them like, hey, this we need, the more we got, the better it is. So let's invite them. And we did, we did. And so we got to this meeting at 11 o'clock. We go in, they just start introducing themselves, and they say, she can't come in. This mother can't come in. We can only talk to you one by one because it's we can't talk to you about your child in front of her, and we can't talk about her child in front of you. And yeah, we just can't do it.
Right.
We went back and forth there for a second. I challenged them a little bit about it. I thought there was, even what my patient did for sure. So we go in, and so the superintendent, the main superintendent, and I don't mind saying her name either. Her name is Karen Walters. Karen Walters says, hey, I want you to tell me your story. Tell me everything you know. I told her what Dr. Fee told me on Thursday. Right. Well, guess who's sitting in the meeting that I didn't know was going to be sitting in the meeting? Dr. Fee is sitting there, who I was told it was only going to be me, my husband, and the 2 superintendents, not Dr. Fee. Right. So once we started talking, Dr. Fee recanted her whole statement. She said she didn't say 4 African-American students. She said she didn't say that.
Wow.
I said, ma'am, you did say that. She said, no. I said, okay, all right. It was the end of the day. You were trying to get to duty. Maybe you just don't remember. Maybe it was an accident. That's right. Yeah, ma'am. Maybe you just slipped up and you don't remember what you said, but you said it. I know you said it.
Or maybe you're just a liar and you're just trying to cover your butt.
That could possibly be it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I give the story, and I said everything that I needed to say, and we talked about safety. We talked about PTSD. We talked about the bill that we now will now have, the counseling bill, because we took our daughter to the doctor on Friday and talked about her anxiety that she is experiencing. We talked to the doctor, and so they set her up for counseling services. So, that is now a bill that we now have to incur, and then we have to possibly deal with this for however long it takes us to deal with it. Okay. I reminded them this: PTSD is treatable. It's not curable. Right. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. So anxiety, that's real. And I said, and I drove that home to them today. They needed to really understand that. So I give them a whole story, and they said, let me talk, and they're gonna talk. She says, well, I need something. I need to talk to you about something, and I got to show you something. She picked up a stack of papers, and she said, we're going to treat this like a video. This is like a video that I can show it to you, but I can't give you a copy of it. I can't let you have it. I can't let you take a picture of it, but I need to show you these papers, and we'll treat it like a video, okay? Because it has other people's faces on it and blurred them out. Okay.
Right.
All right. So she starts to flip the paper, and she shows, because she wanted me to see what was happening in the text messages. Okay?
Right.
So on the text messages is a young lady showing a picture of herself to this person. Okay.
Right.
All right. So then the next they exchange text messages. The next page is a picture of him. She says, Miss Candace, I just want to let you know that we did find out that it is not a man. It's an 8th grade boy named Colton that lives in Louisiana. So that should ease your fears. I hope that it eases your fears to know that it's not right. It's like I had to sit back too. Yeah. But yeah, we hope this eases your fears, that it's not, we're sorry, but we hope it eases your fears. That it's a boy. It's a boy. He's in the 8th grade and he lives in Louisiana.
Let me say this. Let me stop you right there, Miss Candace, and I apologize.
Oh, come on.
Because me and you done talked about this. But this is my thing. And I know I'm like, damn, Gerald, you putting the goddamn cart before the horse. Goddamn slow. But I'm like, how do you did Dr. Fee and Karen go to this young girl and say, who was that y'all talking? Oh, it was just an 8th grader. There's no investigation that's been done to determine by law enforcement that is actually an 8th grader. It's just what you're telling us. Go ahead, Miss Candace.
So let me tell you.
Go ahead,
that's why I keyed in it. I said, stop. How'd y'all figure this out? Oh, the sergeant, Officer Terry Sargent.
And the sergeant, Officer Terry is the SRO for the school.
Okay.
His sergeant called the principal. Let me back up. The principal, the head principal. I don't know what's
Mr. Hay.
Mr. Hay. Got a call from Sergeant Crew something. The sergeant.
Right.
And told the sergeant, hey, I need to find out who this is. He called and figured out in hours and one day who this guy was. All of a sudden, out the blue. So I asked her, I said, what's the timeline on it? She was like, well, I don't know. I wasn't there. You just said that we figured it out. Now you don't know.
Right.
So, all this happened on yesterday. They was able to get this phone number, track down Colton, and find out he was an 8th grade boy in Louisiana.
All on
yesterday.
Within 2 hours.
But on Thursday and Friday last week, Officer Terry didn't do nothing. There was no point of nothing to be done.
Right.
But get this. I got the police report today. The school was out yesterday. So when the school out, the police out.
Right.
So you mean to tell me that the sergeant did all this work yesterday when the school out?
The school was out. And
I got the report today. So if you did that work yesterday, that information would have been on the report today.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
It was.
Right.
On the report.
And on top of that, the school resource officer didn't even talk to the girls to try to find out. Let me get a phone number. Well, who is this person that you texting? I need to get that number. I need to run this number. Give me your information. Because they told y'all that. He told y'all. So how the school was out yesterday, Sarge. So how you get all this stuff? How you get the number, Sarge? And your school resource officer never got any information in the beginning.
Sarge working on the snow day. But if you ain't documented, it wasn't done. Ain't nothing documented.
Exactly. And on the police report, it don't say nothing about that they investigated and found out it'd be an 8-year-old boy. None of that.
Nothing. So,
Miss Candace, let's pick up where you left off. They tell you it's an 8th grade. Okay. Can you pick up where you left off at?
Real briefly. I mean, I had to hold my composure together, y'all. But they said it is an 8th grader and that he lived in Louisiana, and they keep flipping these pages so on each page, just like two Caucasian cheerleaders. And they're smiling in the photo, and they got their thumbs up,
Right.
and and they're exchanging texts with this guy. So they started doing this thing in the message that the superintendents pointed out to me. They were just being silly. They were just being silly with the guy. You see what they were? Look right here. One of them even said that, I'm in a wheelchair. See, they were just trying to taunt him. It wasn't meant to hurt your daughter or anything. They were just taunting. They were just taunting the guy. They were talking all kinds of stuff and all that. And this, it really. I mean, I just think that it wasn't meant to hurt her. So they kept scrolling. The next picture was like of a girl standing in the middle of the gym, and she's doing like the sign like this. But there's other girls in the distance. Okay, you can see other girls in the distance in this gym. This is class time in the middle of a school gym. I don't know how nobody didn't see this. This is class time. This is gym time. Why is this phone out and this picture's being taken? But you know. So then we get to my daughter's paper. We get to her. Now we're at her sheet. There's her. Here comes her paper, and it's her picture of her sitting on the bleachers, and she's looking up. And the text says, that's me. That's the exact words. That's me. And he comes back and say, for real? She responds, yes. What? Are you racist or something? He says, no, but I can only date in my own race. She said, well, come and get some of this black girl pussy. It's crickets in the room. It's crickets in the room because the superintendent is trying to get past this quickly. And she said, and then right after they come back and say, but I'm Chinese though. Right after they say, come get some of this black girl, it says, but I'm Chinese though. And then she flips on a few more pages and showed me some other girls that were sitting. Nobody else was African American. It was only my daughter. So it was a lie. So I look at the assistant principal and I say, I thought you said it was for African American. So this makes it worse. So you lied to me. The school failed to protect her. This became a huge safety concern.
Absolutely.
My daughter's face, I don't care. She's like, he's only in the 8th grade. How do you know, ma'am, that he's only in 8th grade? Do you know that there are 8th grade pedophiles?
Exactly.
Do you know that how do we know he won't abduct her? How do we know he won't come rape her? How do we know? Well, ma'am, we're sorry. We're sorry. You know what? Don't tell me you're sorry. Well, we understand how you feel. I said to each one of them, I said, with all due respect, ma'am, you don't understand how I feel because you're a white woman. I'm a brown girl. She's a brown girl. You guys left me with, and my husband with, why, mom? Why me? What did I do to deserve this? You guys left us with her she can't even walk in the store. We went to the store. She flipped out because she was looking at some shirts and a guy was coming towards her. So he was just shopping in the store, but she just literally just flipped out and she couldn't even shop. She's just like, this is too much. This is too much. And trying to explain it to them, they don't understand. They just keep downplaying it, that it's not that serious. And I said to them, here it is Thursday, and I'm just not talking to you guys. I'm just not talking to y'all on Thursday. The superintendents. And y'all are sitting here telling me that if it makes you feel better, he's only in the 8th grade. And then I asked Dr. Fee, I said, Dr. Fee, you said that it was blown up bigger than what it was. Could you elaborate a little bit on that while we're sitting here with the superintendents? Can you let us know what you meant by that? I said, wait, do you recall saying that? Since she didn't recall saying anything else. Did I not? I asked her, do you recall that conversation? I do recall it. Okay, tell us.
So, Miss Candace, they told you all to your face, if it makes you feel better, he's only in the 8th grade. And there's been no investigation, no police investigation to determine that this is not one of their old grandpas who's mannish, or this is not someone that they just found on an app that's outside the school. Oh, let me hit up the girls at Brian. Let's get on this app. I mean, kids are on different apps nowadays. You don't, and you have these old creepy ass men that are on them as well, and they catfish and they act like, oh, I'm just 19, or oh, I'm just in the 10th grade, and you a grown full ass man sitting in your den on an app talking to little girls, and you 75 years old, and the school tell this family, oh, if it makes you feel better, it's only a. Well, how do y'all ain't done no investigation?
Yeah, that's right. They did that. They did investigation yesterday, supposedly, but like I say, no documentation. No documentation. No investigation.
That, Mr. Kenneth, that, and all due respect to you all, I think that was just to try to make y'all go away. All right, we did an investigation, we included it. But
that's what it was.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
And I'll make sure I didn't get this in for the people. I do want them to know that when we didn't get what when we spoke with the resource officer on Friday, I did a follow-up because that's the kind of parents we are. I did a follow-up with them on Monday morning. Right. So Valerie walked into the school. I walked into the school and I asked, can I speak to Officer Terry? And he came to the front after they finally found him, and he had a cup of coffee in his hand.
Turn his coffee.
He got a coffee. He was like, I said, Officer Terry, I was just calling to see if you're supposed to follow up with us. He's just. I said, you're supposed to follow up with us. We didn't get the email that you told us going to email. I didn't say I was going to email you. I'm just trying to get my coffee started for the day. It's Monday. Now the office is full of students trying to check in. It's parents in here. It's a staff in here. I know what they want me to be, but I'm not going to give them what they want me to be.
Right.
So anyway, I just went over it and I said, well, are we going to get the report today? I'll get to it sometime today. That's what he said to me on Monday morning when we got to when I took my daughter into school.
And I'm back at, they were just being silly. How taking a picture of another girl without her permission, sending it to, we don't know who it is. Let me just say that, because y'all saying this, they're saying it's an 8th grader, and I'm referring to y'all, I'm referring to them as y'all, not y'all. Y'all are saying it's an 8th grader, but this Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth don't know for sure, because there hasn't been a let me say a legitimate investigation. Okay, it's only been a frivolous investigation.
We can't tell you anything. That's what they say. We can't tell y'all. That's the answer to everything. We can't tell you anything. We can't.
But you say to Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth, they're just being silly. So taking a picture of their daughter, sending it to a stranger with "come and get some of this black pussy" is a joke. It's
on the pictures of the other girls, they was being silly. They was sending little silly stuff. But when it came to Mallory picture, that I know nothing about that being silly. Right. But they only said that with Mallory picture.
Right.
And so the administration said that comment alone was just a silly comment. And again, like I said, let's get to the end of this.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
About this ending of the meeting. So it's time for us to go. We've recapped everything. They asked us, were we happy with the meeting? They told us that they couldn't talk to us anymore about the disciplinary. We asked them, could the girls get a longer, an extended suspension?
Right.
We talked to you guys about it. And we was like, all right. She says, well, this is the superintendent. She said, but I do need to speak to you guys about something. I mean, it's really important. Do y'all have any more questions for me? No. Okay, well, we need to talk to you guys about something. Due to your videos on Facebook, the videos that you've gone live on, it has caused the other girls to receive a lot of hate mail and threats. Right. And threats. And so wait. And they've received a lot, and their parents are calling in with concern that they're going to be harmed or hurt. And I care about everybody's safety, and we're just, would wonder if you guys would just, kind of calm that down a little bit and
No, ma'am. Wait. You mean to tell me? Well, I wonder, did y'all tell their parents that they put Mallory in life in danger every day? She can't even go to the store and shop without
Yeah.
her thinking, oh, my picture's out there. No.
Let me answer that for you. Yes. And you know what her reply was? The
What was that?
superintendent, her reply was, I cannot tell a family how to, what she said, I can't tell a family how to
run their house.
how to run their house. They would give me choice words if I told them how to run their household.
Yep.
That's what she said to us. That's what she said to us. You hear what I said? That's what she said to us. And I stood up because it's time to go. So I stood up over and I looked her in her face. I said, at the beginning of this meeting, you told me that you could not discuss the other girls with us, period, because it was against the law. It was against, you couldn't do that. That's against the handbook policy, correct?
Right.
No, isn't that what you said? I'm not understanding the question. Did you say that you couldn't talk about the other girls? Yes, I did. I said, so we're ending this meeting, and what are you sitting here doing? You're talking about the other girls and their safety. That's what you're sitting here doing.
Yeah.
You're telling us about how they feel. But what about how our daughter feels?
Right.
And then you offer us some in-house counseling so we don't wind up with a bill. We have counselors for her so that you guys don't have to, pay also so y'all can be in our business. That's what y'all want to do.
That's what they want to be. That's what they want.
You want to be in our business. So that's where we are with this story, with this nightmare. This is what this is where we are. This is how it is in Bryan, Arkansas. This is how it is at Bryan Junior High School. This is how it is in the Bryan Public School District. I've received, I know, over 100 inbox messages about disciplinary actions for African Americans here in the Bryan School District.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
It's unbelievable.
It is very, and let me say this, y'all. After I posted Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth's story about what happened to their daughter, we received so many emails from Bryant Public Schools as far as parents who attend, and they have stated that their Black child has definitely been excessively punished for something a white child would do and don't even get suspended. It's the disciplinary for a Black child in Bryant, Arkansas is very different, especially in the school. Bryant Public School is very different from a white child. And I just felt like that if I'm sitting in a meeting, you really gonna tell me that me telling my daughter stories on my Facebook page that Mark Zuckerberg allowed me to be on is causing good. I would be like, good, because my daughter is receiving the same. But I feel as though, let me ask you this. I want to ask you guys this. I know, Mr. Kenneth, that you stated that you wanted them to get the mats, and it was so crazy. Well, it wasn't crazy, but it was just, I got chills when you said, just as Mallory would had she done it. I got chills when you said that, because that goes back to, they would have probably expelled Mallory.
Yes.
Disregarding all of her being on the principal's list, an ambassador, all of the good stuff that she's done. Even if it was an accident, even if I was trying to Snapchat and I accidentally took a picture and sent, because people accidentally send pictures to the wrong person. But when you actively engage in somebody that y'all don't know, or Mallory don't know, it's different than accidentally sending a picture. Had Mallory done this, she would have been expelled.
Yes.
And they would not have cared anything about her being the cheer captain, an ambassador on the principal list, good grades, none of that.
Yes.
They wouldn't care none about that. It's because it's about skin.
Yes.
And I personally feel and I'm sure you do too, I feel like that Mallory is going through worse than what she's trying to echo these parents saying their child are going through.
Right.
She is. The weight of everything that she will have to endure from here on out is a whole lot heavier than what these girls could ever imagine going through ever, because they
Yeah,
don't.
exactly. And let's keep it a band.
Yeah.
Our organs, especially young black boys, girls, our organs are so whatever they're doing to these kids that are being trafficked, they want ours more than they want theirs. So at the end of the day, this is something that black people have to deal with every day. Kids get trafficked, I mean, every day. So at the end of the day, y'all don't really understand what this black family is going through. But you sit up on your high horses because it's not your child. But oh, I'm gonna side with the defendants. It's how their parents. No. Let me ask you this: have the school reached out other than you all reaching out since all of this to just check on Mallory and see if she need anything or see how y'all are doing or how she's doing?
No.
Negative.
No.
Negative.
They have they not stepped up any more school resource officers where the students are let out at?
No. Well, like I said, school's been out. Tomorrow will be their first day back. School tomorrow will be their first day back. And today, as we were walking out, they told us that they were going to have 2 counselors there tomorrow for their cheer team, particularly for their cheer team. They're going to put all of the girls back in the room together for their cheer and in their class. They're going to have the counselors there because they want them to start to heal.
Team meeting.
They want a team meeting because this is that they need to heal, and they want to express to the girls how it made Mallory feel. So they want her to sit in this class with these girls who humiliated her, who exploited
I was just
her.
about to say who and on can't even take your suspension and lay your neck back and learn from it. Got to be on TikTok, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And then you want me. So they want to put 2 counselors at the school, but don't want to put 2 more resource officers outside the building so that this young black queen can get in her car safely and get. So y'all don't want to step up the security to protect Mallory to make sure, because y'all ain't done a real investigation. So y'all won't. I'm just so you don't want to step up your security, because if you're not going to suspend these girls longer, right, and possibly coming back to school, putting Mallory in more danger, because people are nice, nasty, Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth. They'll act like, oh my gosh, we're sorry, but still do sneaky shit.
That's right.
At the school right now. But you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
They need to step up the school, because ain't no telling how many other girls these girls done did this to.
Oh.
So step up the security. If y'all don't want to do nothing else, step up the security to make sure that Mallory feels protected when she go to school and when she's let out until she's safely in the vehicle with her parents. Let me ask y'all this. What else, other than them receiving the full punishment, what is it that we can do? Do you want us to keep emailing until these girls get suspended longer and expelled? What do y'all want us to do?
Of course. Look, we're pushing it to the max. We're pushing it to the max. All the support that we can get, and everybody that's listening and people who have time and they care, they don't care, that we're gonna make them care. We got time. We got time. Today, that superintendent looked me in my face and told me that, she gave one of the mothers, I don't know if I said this to you or not, Joe, but she gave one of the mothers the verbiage to use. One of the girls that's involved in this situation, her mother texted my daughter's phone on yesterday. And the mother says, hey, Mallory, I'm sorry for bothering you, but this is the only way that I'm able to reach your mom. Could you please see if she will talk to me? This is such and such and such, and this is my number. But she texted Mallory off of her own daughter's phone and left her cell phone number. And so when I mentioned that to the superintendent today, the superintendent tells me that mom works for the school. She works for Bryan Middle School. Mallory goes to Bryan Junior High, but the mom works for the Bryan School District, okay?
Right.
This mom called the superintendent yesterday, asked her for my number, and the superintendent said, I can't give you her number, but don't your daughter have Mallory's number? And the mom responded, yes. And the superintendent says, well, I'll tell you what, this is what I suggest, and this is the verbiage that you use. Have your daughter to text Mallory's phone, or you use your daughter's phone and text Mallory's phone and say, hey, this is such and such and such, and I don't mean to bother you, but I was trying to reach your mom and see if she would talk to me, and here's my number. So I turn and I look at her. I said, so you're telling me that you told this mother to text my daughter's phone? That's what you're telling me. You saying? She said, yes. Yes.
What?
Yes. Yes.
So, in my opinion, if you ask me, Gerald, that's why they got what they got on the disciplinary action.
Yeah.
Because that woman, the mother's in the school district.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked them, I said, how did y'all get this disciplinary? How did y'all get this?
Exactly.
They told me off of the cell phone policy.
Yeah, that's what they're suspended for.
I said, the cell phone policy. I said, what about the bullying policy?
Yeah.
What about the harassment policy?
It didn't fall.
Yeah.
They said it didn't fall under it. It didn't fall under racism, harassment, bullying, sexual. It didn't fall up under none of that. None of those, none of it. Only thing it fell under was cell phone violation. That's what it fell under. That's how they call it.
So you can take a picture of someone without them knowing.
Yeah.
And send it.
If you are Brown, you can at Bryan Junior High School. Yeah. Yeah.
Because Lord, let me reserve my comments until y'all can. I want to do this real quick because, man, this is crazy. This is what I want everyone to do. I want you guys to screenshot this right now. This is an email list of Mr. Hay, Mr. Britton, and that damn Dr. Fee. Screenshot this, and I need everybody on the Beat Mob, all 1,000 of you on the Beat Mob watching right now, to screenshot this. And every day we are going to email them every hour. However, if y'all got an email system that send 1,000 messages at one time, put their email in and then send it off, and let them know that these girls who stalked, harassed, humiliated, ridiculed Mallory, they need to be expelled. They need to be transferred to another school. How about that? And they need to ensure this family that their daughter will come home every day and not them calling because some creep ass person was sitting in the parking lot wait for her because he has a picture of her. He knows what her hair looks like. If she wears the same outfit that she wore when they took the picture and sent it out, that's her. She got that outfit on. Oh, she got that hairdo again. Oh, that's the side of her face. Screenshot this and let the school know that we will not tolerate no black or brown child, melanated child in Bryant Public School System having other students take pictures of them, sending it out to we don't know who, and then trying to shut us up. Like it's like you got your knee on our neck, where it's like, oh, you gonna accept what I give you. No. That's not how this works. I need to know that when I take my daughter to school, that she is safe, and she does not feel safe, and we don't believe she's safe after this incident. And you all have done, to be honest, they've done nothing. And because this girl mother works for the school, that's another reason. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was a judge and if I was a DA, because we love our children, and we gonna jack them up in the house, but we ain't gonna let everybody else outside know. So if I was a DA, be like, listen, this is my daughter, I'm the DA for such and such county. Get the judge dismiss the case. You know how they do. That's how they do. They crooked. That's how they do. But at the end of the day, and I just don't feel like this has been handled appropriately, because, and that's another reason why I got this story, Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth, because I wanted people to see what you and your daughter is going through and what they are doing in Bryant public schools in Bryant, Arkansas. And it is egregious and it is disturbing what y'all are going through. Let me ask you this. How is Mallory? I mean, how, knowing that she has to go to school tomorrow, how is she holding up? What are some of the conversations what are some of the things that she's been saying to you all about going back to school tomorrow and being in this meeting with the cheerleaders? I mean, because she is a cheer captain, but I know she feels humiliated, but what are some of the things that she's expressed to you all about tomorrow or about the days ahead?
Just you saying that alone brings tears to my eyes. You know?
Yes, ma'am.
And
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
okay.
We got you. We got you.
She said to me today, she said, I just want to go to school and I just don't want them to talk to me about it. She said, I just don't want them to talk to me about it. I don't want to hear I'm sorry. She said, Mom, she said, I want to go to school. She's on track. She said, I got a test to finish. How many kids think about having a test to finish? She said, I got a test to finish and I just don't want them to talk to me. Can I just go to school tomorrow and they not talk to me? I don't want to deal with this.
Yes, ma'am.
Mallory was a social butterfly.
Yeah.
And they robbed her. They robbed her of that. And that what hurts me the most is that this school that we have worked our butt off for since she's been in pre-K 3, we've worked hard and we are fair parents and we raise our kids to be good human beings. Yes, she knows that there's not anybody, everybody's not going to be nice. She knows that.
Yeah.
She knows that. But that is what she's been saying. I just want to go to school and I just don't want nobody to talk to me. Will they just leave me alone? That's not her. That's not her. She likes to talk. You know, she wants to say, good morning, how are you? Good morning, have a good day. She's unencouraged. She said, I just want to go to school tomorrow and they just leave me alone. That's all she wants to do.
Wow.
And it hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
I want you, when we get off, send me Mallory's Cash App. If she has a Cash App, I want to bless her. And I know my followers will do the same as well. We just want to let her know that we support her and we are here for you all. And I'm just getting started. This is just the beginning of us on this case. Every person that has emailed me about Bryant Public Schools, I am on it. And we are going to bring, and this is, I do know, and I thought it was bull crap that a local media outlet reached out to y'all and then backed out because they couldn't get the school story. But I encourage every Black media that's watching mainstream media to talk to this family, get their story, and put pressure. That's what journalists are supposed to do. When problems arise like this, our job is to ask hard questions and get answers. And it just seems like Bryant, I don't know why they feel like they can't be touched. I don't know why they feel. I feel as though I'm going to do more research into these other cases as well. And I'll discuss that with you all, what my plan is out off of here. But I want to say thank y'all so much. Stay strong, Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth. And just, I know you guys are going to be there for your daughter. And I'm so sorry that, your daughter have to go through this and y'all have to go through this. And it just takes me back to, it's so many kids in Philadelphia right now that are missing like days apart and no one know where they are. Like, it's like one go missing today, one missing tomorrow, and they're all black. And it's like, well, damn, is a van sitting outside? And I don't think people understand trafficking in America. Human trafficking in America is real.
Right.
We got two main thoroughfares that run through here.
Go ahead, Mr. Kenneth.
Two main thoroughfares. You can take 40 and gone.
Mm-hmm.
Two main thoroughfares. You'll never see nobody again. Ever. Get you anywhere in the world. And it's right off the highway in Bryan.
Right.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's kids that are missing. That they are missing, but they are trafficked.
Yep.
Somebody done grabbed them. There's a child right now in Midland, Texas, Miss Candace and Mr. Kenneth, and this is just a little sidebar. And he was found at an intersection on Sunday, and it's Thursday, and no one knows who this child is because the child is nonverbal, and no one has come to claim this young boy. And people believe that he's really Audrey Desir from Florida, who went missing 14 years ago because of the similarities in the face, and because the boy that went missing from Florida is also nonverbal. Mm-hmm. But no one has come and identified this child. And this is the thing. He had like a bicycle helmet on, book bag on, some clothes on, but I'm like, someone kidnapped this child and just did what they did with him for how many years or whatever, and just dropped him off on the side of the street. Yeah, these children are just getting picked up, and they want our black organs. That's why they don't understand. That's why Miss Karen and Feet, y'all don't understand what's going on. Because what we read in Black America, y'all don't see that over there in white news and white America, baby. It's real over here. But I just want to thank y'all so much for allowing me to talk to you all. And I know it's so many people you could have talked to. And I just want to say thank you. And my beat ma, I want to say thank you so much. And I'm telling you, we own this.
Thank y'all. We really appreciate you all so very much. So very much. We can't thank you enough for having us today.
Yes. Thank y'all so much. And of course I will, I know you're going to be on the road soon, but I'll catch up with you guys in a couple of days.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
No problem. Thank you, Mr. Kenneth. Thank you, Miss Candace. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. You know what, y'all? Let me put this back up here because I want you guys I need y'all to screenshot this. I'm not playing. I want you guys to screenshot this. And I need you all to email Mr. Hay, Mr. Britton, and Dr. Because I know somebody in Arkansas, they done sent them the video. We already know. I mean, but I need everyone to screenshot this. And it's just so sad that y'all I just can't get over the fact that y'all sat up in this family's face and told it, oh, they're just silly. Oh, they're just making jokes. Oh, it's just like, if it makes you feel better. They say, are you serious? But if it was your child, you wouldn't be saying, oh, if it makes you feel better. I'm so tired of people I'm just so sick and tired of people not putting themselves in other people's shoes, because y'all sit up here with these fancy jobs and all of this stuff, and it's just 8th grader. But girl, you know that if this was your child, your ass would be flipping tables, desks. You would be over there in the pump dressing up as a young cheerleader so you can punch whoever this child is that done took a picture of your child. Stop acting like this. Oh, wait, somebody said the emails are being rejected. Hold on, they said the emails are being rejected. Miss Candace, since you guys are still in the bottom office, can you please send me your daughter's Cash App? Okay, so text me your daughter's Cash App so I can put it up. They said the emails are being rejected. Oh, the email's being rejected. Oh, the email's being rejected. That's all right. We gonna get them updated. How about that? We gonna get the updated one. They being rejected. Okay, that's okay. So somebody said they're being rejected. I think we need to go ahead and we need to email Mr. Paul. Isn't it name Paul Brookshire? Is it that's the superintendent? Paul Brookshire? Oh, he don't work there no more. Oh, let me see. So he ain't there no more. Miss Candace, if you can get me the superintendent's name, then we'll blast his email. We'll blast his email. So they said the emails are being rejected. Well, listen, still screenshot them because they're gonna get turned back on. I mean, they gonna have to update them on the website. You know what? That TikTok video. Hold on, let me see how many views this TikTok video got, because that's probably why they rejected, because TikTok been blowing. Wait, the TikTok video got 326,000 views on it. And Mr. Hayes' email is at the top. So they probably blowing him up over there on TikTok. Hold on, let me see. Miss Candace, when you get a chance, can you send me your daughter's the Cash App? You can redact it if you want to, because I know that Cash App. Okay, wait, we got Miss Karen Walters. Hold on, let me put this up here. Who is Miss? Okay, Miss Karen Walters. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this up here. Oh, Miss Karen Walters. She's the superintendent. Hold on. Let me put this up here. Karen Walters. Hold on. Give me one moment. Let me put this up here. Karen Walters. Hold on. Karen Walters. K. Walters. K. Walters at BryantSchools.org. So let's do this. So this is the superintendent of Bryant Public Schools, Karen Walters. Okay. Her email is kwalters@bryantschools.org. Okay. Hold on. Let me put this up here. I'm going to do it like this. Hold on. Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. Hold on. I'm going to do something easy because I want y'all to screenshot this again. Hold on. Let me get this up here. Because they think that this is all right. They think this is cool. Let me see. Hold on. Y'all give me one moment, Beat Mob. I'm trying to get this together. Okay, that's Karen Walters. That's the superintendent. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. And this right here, I need y'all to. Okay, let me take this down. Hold on. Okay. And this is the assistant superintendent. So the first one right there, can y'all see that? K. Walters at BryantSchools.org. That is the superintendent number. Email. And this Angie below is the assistant superintendent. Screenshot that. They say, what's the phone number, Gerald? Let me get y'all the phone number. The phone number, I'm going to read it out to y'all. Hold on, wait. The phone number is 5. Hold on, let me put the phone number in the chat. Look. 501 653 5135. All right. Okay, so that is the number. That is the number right there. Okay. And while that, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Give me one moment. Okay, hold on. All right. Hold on. All right, you guys. And let me just make sure I got this right. All right. And this right here, you guys, is Mallory's Cash App. Y'all show her some love. Bless her, because I mean, this is not right what these girls have done to her, and just show her love. Let's just show her love. We just want to just let her know from the Beat Mob, we love you, we support you, we stand with you, because it can be any of your children, your daughters, your sons that this happened to. Don't nobody want no photo taken of them. I mean, when they're not paying no attention, it ain't at you, and you sending it to strangers, then you got the school acting like it's an 8th grader, and we don't really know. We ain't got nothing that say there was a thorough investigation, and this is what was. No. Especially when you got a superintendent talking about, well, I mean, excuse me, school resource talking about, well, we ain't no, I ain't talked to him. We ain't got no report. So it's just like that. MALLORYJANIAAHH, and just show her love, y'all. Let's just show her love. Come on, Beat Mob. Let's show. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they just brushed them off like they're nobody. I mean, come on, like no. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. If you're watching the replay, please show Mallory some love. Thank y'all so much for watching tonight. Thank you so much, Miss Candace, and to Mr. Kenneth, for being on here with us tonight and sharing your daughter's story. And we really appreciate you. And yeah, pull that policy, Leno, because I was gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do some. They said those emails are blocked too. What? Baby, TikTok probably been on their ass. That's all that is. TikTok probably been on their ass. That's all that is. So, but that's okay, because once we get the new, we gonna find out. I got y'all. It's okay, because if we got to start emailing other schools, principals, and stuff, and they ain't got nothing to do with it, then somebody gonna turn on something. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. This is Mallory's Cash App. Let's bless her, y'all. Bless her. Send her $50, send her $100, send her $10, send her $5. Send her however much you want to. Let's just show love and just let her know that we're thinking about her, and that, you know, we're praying for her. And even if this mama and this dad got to get a bodyguard, y'all think this shit is a game? This ain't no game. They got blow their Twitter up too. This is not a game. This family is really worried about their child, because a picture is out there to a stranger, and there's been no legitimate investigation to determine if what the teachers, what the superintendents told them. I mean, there's no legitimate information, no legitimate investigation to determine that What they told them was the truth. This is crazy. Wait, let me see. Miss Candace, do I have the right Cash App up? That is the right Cash App. Yeah, that's the right Cash App. Only the Cash App that I have pinned on the screen. On the screen, MALLORYYJANIAAHH. That's the right one. Yes. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I'm sure I have more information to bring to you guys about what's going on at Bryant public schools. It is egregious what they are doing. And it's they said Gerald, my email wasn't blocked. Oh, yours went through? Oh, well, I don't know. Well, keep emailing. Keep on emailing. So thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. God bless you all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.